Alrighty, King Fight News. Teddy Atlas. Oh, I've gone in on Teddy Atlas before. He's changed his tune with many fighters ever since ESPN signed that deal with Top Rank. But it's no surprise that Teddy Atlas is picking Vasyl Lomachenko, his number one pound-for-pound fighter, over Guillermo Rigondeaux. Now, he gave some of his talking points and his logic going into the fight. As you can see here, he really believes that Lomachenko will be able to match Guillermo Rigondeaux's skill set. He understands that Guillermo Rigondeaux's size advantage wouldn't normally, size disadvantage wouldn't normally play a major part, since he has so many levels above the competition. Skill set undeniable, Cuban standout, amateurs, two-time gold medalist. But now he's facing another two-time gold medalist. So Teddy Atlas believes that there will be a negating of Guillermo Rigondeaux's skill set advantage, which I beg to differ. But Teddy Atlas sides that Lomachenko's weight advantage, along with his activity advantage. Lomachenko has definitely gone some rounds in the past 2 years. In fact, I think Boxing Scene reported, and shout out to Boxing Scene, they said something like Lomachenko's went 28 rounds in the past 2 years, and Guillermo Rigondeaux only boxed 2 or 3 rounds, which is that's a very big disparity. But it's a situation where Rigondeaux knocked 2 guys out in the first round. That's what that's about. And his sparring is top notch. You look at the man in training, he looks absolutely ready. Here's Teddy Atlas's quote: "A lot of the time, size would not be an advantage when one fighter is so much smarter and so much qualified and developed in areas where Rigondeaux is qualified and developed. But in this case, he's meeting another guy who's just as qualified and developed in those areas, and he's bigger. So I think it'll probably be a unanimous decision for Lomachenko." I'm trying to do my best Teddy Atlas impression. Throughout the night, you'll wonder where he gets a little careless, a little cocky, a little lax, where Rigondeaux can pull the liver on him, so he can snap him with the left hand, set him up with a trap or something. But I think, again, he's talking about Lomachenko's been a winner his whole life, and he's gotten there without making a lot of mistakes in the ring. So another thing that he believes is a big advantage for Lomachenko is his activity. He's been more active than Rigondeaux in recent years, and part of that is a lot of guys were ducking Rigondeaux. But it's a valid point. Activity does matter in boxing, and that, in my opinion, would also come down to Guillermo Rigondeaux's discipline in the gym. You always see him in shape. You always see him in training. So he might not be in the ring active, but if he's active in training and he's not fluctuating his weight, then in a way, he is staying active. He's forced to stay active in the gym because these fighters don't want no piece of him. At the end of the day, that's what that is. So what more can you say? Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko. Teddy Atlas favors your boy Vasyl Lomachenko. I think there's no surprise there, considering he's had to have him on his pound-for-pound list for a while now. And Teddy Atlas basically said, you know what? I think Lomachenko's gonna win this by decision. It's probably gonna be a unanimous decision, and it's hard to argue with that scenario, because it's possible. It's very possible Lomachenko just throws a bunch of punches and fucking gets a decision. He could do that, and it's up to Rigondeaux to make sure he's not landing those punches and he's landing cleaner, effective shots. Because some judges do favor clean, effective punching over, over work rate, and that's up to the judges at that point. And if it goes 12 rounds, someone gets dominated, I think both of these guys will come out better. And even if Rigondeaux happens to take a loss on some bullshit, the fans will know who really won the fight. And a lot of times perception is reality. And if Vasyl Lomachenko has this perception that he's the favored guy, he's the darling of the media, then you know what? The fans will turn on him. Don't think they won't. They will turn on him. So whoever wins this fight, they better deserve it, because I think a lot of us are tired to see judges, give fighters an advantage before the fucking bell. It's incredibly frustrating to see that. And I think to a degree we might have saw it against Canelo and Golovkin. And I think we're tired of it, and we want to see the truth here. This is all about the truth. Who's the best? Who's the king of the lower weight classes? This is what this is about. And we're gonna find out. December 9th, Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Check it out. Don't miss it on ESPN. And subscribe to the channel. And smash that like button. And hit that bell icon. Or else you're gonna miss it when I go live with the full fight, and then you're gonna miss it.